Buen dia. Hey guys, Sarah Lingadish here. This is another episode of the Weekend Feels Energy Report from Madeira with Love. How are you guys doing? It's been another crazy week in our very strange and new reality. This week we started off with the new moon in Aries this past Tuesday, which was asking us to look deep within and find the courage, the inner warrior within, so that we could examine and look at our deep wounds. Okay, we were processing, integrating, and working through part of our shadow selves. This new moon was inviting us to work on that. So I know that the last couple of days have been a bit challenging energetically. Perhaps you've been feeling a lot of emotions. We've been tested on a deep level lately, and perhaps there's been a lot of frustrations with what's been happening, and also the fact that now, without all these life distractions outside of the home, we are being forced to be with ourselves and sit with ourselves. And sometimes that can be uncomfortable and unpleasant when we see things we don't like anxieties, fears, sadness, dark shadows of the self that we all as humans process and work through. So remember that we are in a massive moment of transformation. We are ending, releasing a very old cycle. And in order for us to be birthed, to birth this new reality, we have to go through that painful process of letting go of what no longer serves us. Birth can be very uncomfortable, unpleasant, and hard to deal with emotionally, physically, spiritually, on all levels. So we are all collectively in a process of awakening. And it's happening. It is happening as we speak. We are letting go of what doesn't work because we are being asked to grow up, step into your higher self, the higher version of yourself. And we are really examining what we truly believe, who we are. Why are we here? What's the purpose of our lives? Why are we doing the things we're doing? Because everything is called into question. Our mortality, death is called into question. The massive fear of humanity, one of the massive fears of humanity is the fear of the unknown, the fear of death, the fear of leaving before we've even lived. So this is really coming into our collective psyche, and individually we are all being asked to sit and be with ourselves at home and look at our weird behaviors, our weird feelings, our, whatever's in there. And perhaps this week a lot of that crap has been highlighted because the energies, collective energies, have been bringing up those wounds for you to look at, for you to examine, for you to work through. Is there a conversation you need to have with someone? Is there something that needs to be expressed? Do you need to let yourself just cry or get some anger out or, write? It's a time of integrating who we are truly and really listening to who we are, what we need. We need to listen to what we need because we are not going back. We're not going back. We're moving forward and we're being pushed forward, pushed to mature and to grow and to change and to transform. It's happening, and it's going to be incredible what comes out of this very challenging time. It's going to be so beautiful to see when people are really living their lives fully, like really engaging in their lives. Are you going to go back to a job you don't want to be at? No. You're going to do what you know you need to do. You need to listen to what it is you need. And listen to what's important, what your values are. Who are the people that are valuable in your life? And what are the things that you're letting go of? Because now we no longer have time for things that are not important. Of course, we can all distract ourselves on the internet for endless days. But now, for example, I've now been at home for 2 weeks. Okay. So, depending on where you are in the world, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3, but that doesn't matter. But the point being, the more time that we're being pushed to look within, the more is going to come up, and the more juice, the more beauty is going to be found, because we're not going to be doing things we don't want to do. And that is going to be so important when we're envisioning our brilliant and beautiful future. This new moon that we've just had in Aries, it's starting the astrological new year. So we're being pushed to envision our future. What's the world you want to live in? We are recreating our world. We are birthing a new world. Okay, so who do we support? Who do we believe in? We want to support our local agriculture workers who are bringing us food during this very challenging moment. We want to support the health workers, healthcare workers. We want to support the bus drivers, the taxi drivers, the people delivering our food in containers. Like all these people that were not valued before, now we're really valuing them just so much. So it's just important to realize what we do need to have our real experience on this earth. Like, what do we need in our immediate environment? And we don't actually need that much. We need food, we need shelter, we need health, we need love. So we have all that. We can have all that, okay? If we take care of ourselves and we really truly listen to what's important. So it's just incredible that all of us are being forced to awaken. This is only going to have a positive benefit on our collective experience. Okay, our earth is recovering. As we stay at home, she's recovering from overuse. There's so many things that are going to be replenished. It's going to be a new experience of us being grateful to be in the world, to be in nature. We're remembering what's important. Flowers bring us so much joy. There's so many things that bring us joy that we need to remember at this time. We need to work with what we have and be grateful for what we have, instead of trying to control and trying to make your experience something that it's not. It's sheer mastery is acceptance and letting it all arrive for you to process, to work through, to deal with, and to upgrade. We are upgrading. This is a massive upgrade. Okay, so it is a beautiful, magical moment of envisioning our future, and I do encourage you to spend some time encouraging what kind of reality you want to be in, what kind of partner you want to be with, what kind of people you want in your life, what kind of life you want, what kind of work you want to do. Okay, what's your role? Why are you here? These are massive questions we're being asked right now. Okay. So guys, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, there's this incredibly helpful energy that we're being gifted by the stars, by the planets. We have the moon in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, the sun in Aries. Okay. So Taurus is the earthly pleasures. Taurus is financial. Taurus is the good life, boa vida. It's enjoying the pleasures, the physical pleasures of this life. It's art, it's music, it's dancing, it's sensuality, it's food, it's everything that we love. So we're being boosted by the moon and Venus, who both love to be in Taurus. So we're getting this incredibly beautiful energy for us to enjoy. So this weekend, let's enjoy what we have and really indulge ourselves in the pleasures that we love to have in our lives. The sun in Aries, the sun loves to be in Aries. Aries is the fire starter. It's the initiator, the fiery energy of renewal. It's spring. It is spring. There's hope. There's hope on the horizon. Aries is hope. Aries is enthusiasm. So the sun in Aries is bringing us a boost of energy to focus on what we want to envision. Okay, so use this energy this weekend. It's really beautiful for us to work with. Okay, there has been a massive shift of energy as well this week. We will have another massive shift coming Sunday night, Monday. But what's been happening is Saturn, the taskmaster, the planet of boundaries, limitations, of form, structure, which has been in Capricorn for almost 2 years, moved into Aquarius this past week. And we're just starting to feel the energy of Aquarius. And so what is Aquarius? Aquarius has a beautiful energy. Aquarius is air, and it's the intellect. It's envisioning the future. It's the future. It's creating solutions. It's humanitarian in nature. It wants to work for the collective. It is the scientist creating. It's the creator as well. So we have this beautiful air that's pushing us into this new way of envisioning our future. So we're being pushed for the next 3 months. Saturn is in Aquarius, and then it'll go back into Capricorn, have a little finish up of the last 2-year cycle, and then we'll be going back full on into Aquarius in December. This is Saturn. So we also have a big shift happening on Sunday, Monday, because we have Mercury, who is going to leave its shadow. It has been in retrograde for 3 weeks in Pisces, and the last 3 weeks has been its shadow. So there's been we've been going through the similar themes we've been processing in the Mercury retrograde. Mercury being the intellect, Mercury being technology, communication, travel. Okay, so we've been reviewing what we learned over the last 2-month period, I would say, and now it's leaving its shadow. So we've learned those lessons that we needed to learn. Okay, we're just concluding them, but that'll be a big shift. And also on Monday, Mars is moving into Saturn, which is also going to be a bit of a radical shift, because the sort of last moments of a planet in a sign give it a sort of tension, and Mars being the planet of drive, action, fire, it's gonna feel a bit intense, perhaps, that Sunday, Monday feeling. So, you know, we could be confronted with, because it's moving into Aquarius, we also have the moon in Gemini Sunday, Monday, which is also ruled by Mercury. So there's everything's working together here for us to remember. By Sunday, Monday, we really need to pay attention to our mental health, okay? Because all this air stimulates our mind, okay? And a lot of us have been dealing with anxieties, fears, lots happening in the mental realms, okay? So this Sunday, Monday, let's just be very careful with how we are processing our intellect, okay? Let's take care of our mental states. Whatever you do that keeps you calm and grounded would be good to use this Sunday, Monday, okay? Our mind is our ally, but it can also run amok and sort of control us. We can end up being like a puppet to our mind, rambling, ranting. So again, whatever you need to do to sort of, and knowing this information, that's what I love about astrology and the energies of the moment. Once you understand the energy, you don't have to get so fearful and caught up in the tornado of emotions. You can just accept what's coming and just know, okay, this too will pass. This too shall pass. That is a fact, okay? We're going to get through this. We will get through this, and we will get through this and come out the other side better, brighter, more brilliant, okay? So, couple last ideas. Give yourself the space and the time to birth your new self, okay? Something's transforming within you. Allow yourself that space to let it come forth so that you can understand what's important to you and where you're going, okay? We need to let go of rigid thinking, okay? It's not going to help us. Let go of the control we can't control. Once again, this is a brilliant moment to study, and if you are called to be teaching the knowledge, sharing the knowledge, it's a great time to learn, absorbing new knowledge that we've always wanted to learn. And for those who feel called to share the knowledge, we are so in need of enthusiastic and helpful energies to help those who are at different stages of the process. So anything that you have to share could benefit someone in a moment. So if you feel called to share, it would be a beautiful time to share what you know. Because you never know who you're going to help, okay? We need to be patient with ourselves. Patience is a virtue. This is a process and it's going to take time. So allow yourself the time, the space. Once again, health, immune boosting, super important. Health, very important. But mental health is also extremely important, okay? So do what you need to feel good, you know. You don't have to get caught up in the whirlwind that's going on all around us. Finally, I want to share with you this gorgeous card that I pulled for this weekend for you, for us. The Creator, okay? The Creator. This is from the Osho deck. The Creator is one of my favorite cards. It's fire energy, the energy of Aries. We're in Aries season, okay? Harness your inner power of fire, your inner power, your inner fire power, okay? This is such a beautiful message. Like whatever's coming up, fear, anger, sadness, whatever, allow it to be. You don't need to fight with it. You don't need to try to be someone else, something else. We are all perfect masterpieces, okay? We're just often standing in our own way. So this card, the Creator, use your fire power to create, not to destroy. And you are a masterpiece within. You only need to realize it. You don't need to become, you are. Okay? So that's the beautiful message I pulled for us today. Guys, I wish you so much love, so much strength, so much courage during this very crazy moment in time. Let's enjoy this beautiful time with ourselves, okay? Guys, Monday night I will be serenading you from my living room on Facebook Live. I'm going to share some of my original songs, so it's like a little intimate view into my internal world. So I would love to share that with you. So please join me on Facebook Live, 9 p.m. on Monday. I also want to say that I am doing people's charts, natal charts, and it's a great time to do it, to have a look into yourself, the map of your life, and get some ideas, understand on a deeper level who you are, who you're meant to be, and what your destiny is. So if you guys want to have a reading with me, you can contact me and I'll give you all the information about that. Okay? Sending you so much love. Beijinhos. Take care of yourselves.